was a preface to motion, rolling down the Oklahoma highway, highway in the moon. The moon beat down with cloudless devotion. Seemed like all heaven was going my way, going my way. Was a preface to awakening, the smell of gasoline, a dream of milk and honey. Honey, how are you? You were there in the dawn before the daybreak. You were rising before Venus, the morning star humming. A tune I could not name, a tune I could not name. Swallows were tumbling over our heads. They were falling by turns, rising again, seamlessly tracing the profile of night in a balance of meaning, motion and light. And there on the water, passing below, I saw our bodies reflected as a perfect palindrome. And we go tearing our love down to build it up again. From different directions we meet and sing, and we are the same as we've always been. Was a preface to knowing, throwing down the dreams of my own making better time. Time rolls on, heedless of our holding this momentary franchise, the kingdom I have made of your bloodshot smile, of your bloodshot smile. Swallows were tumbling over our heads, falling by turns, rising again, seamlessly tracing the profile of the night in a balance of meaning and motion and light. And there on the water, passing below, I saw our bodies reflected as a perfect palindrome. And we go tearing our love down to build it up again. From different directions we meet and sing, and we are the same as we've always been.
That was Jeffrey Foucault singing from his CD, Miles from the Lightning. You can find out more by visiting our website, hotelmilwaukee.com.
Darkness on the fence posts and a whistle from a train. Water and the corn roads and the window to the rain. Count your miles from the lightning. Lay your money down. Count your blessings against the thunder. Take the thorns out of your crown. No more highway rolling, no more sundown ride, no more Carolina, no more Great Divide. The words to keep from dying, there ain't a man can find, but the words to keep on living is what you left behind. Songs on painted shadows, bleed on broken roads, fade from here to heaven with anything but gold. Anything but simple, it always was your kind, from the straight and narrow running along the straightest line. Darkness on the fence post and a whistle from the drain. Water in the cornrows, window to the rain. Count your miles from the lightning and you rest your tired eyes. Count your blessings against the thunder. Kiss the years goodnight.
That was Jeffrey Foucault.
Right, so I'm just gonna open things up here. That's really it. I'm just kind of opening up, and I don't have any illusions about why everybody's here. And this is kind of it's a good crowd, but it's a tough crowd. It's kind of the folk literati, as it were. But yeah, I did open for Bill Morrissey last week in Massachusetts, and before I went on, we were talking a little bit down in the green room. I'd never been in a green room. It really was green. They had the walls painted green, and I said, really, I have the best deal because I only play 5 songs, but I drank free all night. And he said, "You bastard."
Wrote you a song from under the sky, from the field where the snow fell down. The town threw up its light against the clouds into the night like a wall to keep the flood from bearing down. help me? Do you know what I'm doing? Can you tell me where I'm bound? The stars all have names and the angels have the same, but I'm lost and I so much wanna be found. And I wrote you a prayer from inside the walls of my country where the cold wind blows. The storm into the sea rang out against man's every plea to rouse my soul, steal my body below. And I said, hello, can you help me? Do you know what I'm doing? Can you tell me where I'm bound? I'm cast away to the deep and compass. There's no soul to keep a fire to the water burning down. And I said, hello, can you help me? Do you know what I'm doing? Can you tell me where I'm bound? The stars all have names, the angels have the same, but I'm lost and I want to be found. And I wrote you a song from under the sky, from the field where the snow fell down. The town threw up its light against the clouds into the night like a wall to keep the flood from bearing down. Thanks a lot. Well, I'm from Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. It's a little town in southeastern Wisconsin. It's about halfway between, well, not quite halfway between Madison and Milwaukee, a little south. It's a nice place to live. I like it. But I went to school in Madison. Got my degree there in history, and while I was living there, I lived down sort of away from the stadium on Monroe Street, down where Knickerbocker Street crosses, and I lived on Knickerbocker Street. I lived with a guy named John, and well, John and I were living together. In the summertime, I was driving truck for the university, and I would get home by about 3 o'clock, and I'd shower up, and I'd read for a while, and he would call me, and he'd say, he was working house painting. He'd say, what's for dinner? And I would tell him, and I would make dinner, and then he would bring home a case of beer. And we'd eat dinner, and then we'd drink the beer, and then we'd play cribbage. And then we would wrestle. That's not what this song about is at all, but yeah, I'd like to tell that story. I kind of miss living there sometimes. I've been walking at dusk, just walking with these lonely man's blues on my back. I've been down to the well and I've been to the Liberty Bell, but it looks to be getting a crack. And I've been talking about love, just talking. And it seems like I don't get nowhere. So maybe I ought to go to just where I don't know. But it looks to be other than here. And if I was a lighthouse, I'd shine out on the ocean. And if I was a train, I'd always run on time. Safely on their way, I would send God's weary travelers. And when my time was done, I'd leave it all behind. I've been thinking about war, just thinking. I've been beating my plowshares thin, and I sought my own redress. I read the Gettysburg Address, but old Abe, it seems a hard road to win. And I've been playing my guitar, just playing, and I'm running out of good things to say. So what there was to see, they gave me a bachelor's degree, and I think it's time now I was away. If I was a lighthouse, I would shine out on the ocean. And if I was a train, I'd always run on time. Safely on their way, I would send God's weary travelers. But when my time was done, I'd leave it all behind. I was kind of the king of oddball gigs this spring. I played a lot of strange venues. Released a CD in April, and I kind of was willing to play just about anywhere to support it. And I played at a Girl Scout camp staff training. I sold a lot of records there, actually. I'm only a little bit ashamed to tell you that. Man's got to eat. But I played one, and due to a sort of a change of venue on a house concert, I ended up playing at the headquarters of the Campus Crusade for Christ in Minnesota, University of Twin Cities, Minnesota. And just fine. And I managed to play a set that had 3 songs that contained the word whore. And I didn't do it on purpose, and if you had asked me to write a set with 3 songs that had that word, I couldn't have done it off the top of my head, but I just did it. I played this song while I was there. Is that a segue? It's close. I need a woman with a hard leg, Secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways.
gonna take this extra rib I've got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust that she does not read. And I need a woman with eyes like Rodin to see the body caught within the stone. I'm gonna take this bronze star heart I've got, I'm gonna melt it down. Wait for love to cast the metal into bold. 'Cause I'm the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I twirl you so sweetly around. But be careful, you know Atlanta never looked the same after she burnt to the ground. And I need a woman with a heel like Achilles, so I know there's always one way I can win. And love is patient, love is kind, let's be honest, love is a catalog of deadly sins. I need a woman, and I need a woman with a chin like Joe Frazier to stand inside when I am swinging at the wind. Let's you and me take the gloves off, darling, and I will tell you exactly where I've been. 'Cause I'm the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I twirl you so sweetly around, around. But be careful, 'cause you know Atlanta never looked the same after she burnt to the ground, after she burned out. Hands like John Henry, hard enough to break the rocks down into sand. When we died, we lay down side by side with our hammers in our hands. I need a woman, I need a woman with a heart like Secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways. I'm gonna take this extra rib I've got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust she does not raise, the dust she does not. And I need a woman, I need a woman, I need a woman, and I need a woman like I need a hole in my head. Thank you. Well, I'm going to do one more song for you, and then we're going to get on with the show here. But thanks a lot, everybody, for coming out tonight. If you spend a lot of time in Fort Atkinson, you'll notice that it closes kind of early. I mean, you know, not here. Here we just turn the open sign around and hide in the back room, but other places in town, not really open after like 9. And as you drove into town, you might have seen the Hartel building down the street. It's the tallest building in town. It's got an American flag on the south and east corner up on top. When I moved to town here, I was driving this red Suburban. I still have it if anybody'd like to buy it. Like $1,100, maybe $1,000 cash, you know. And, the whole time I owned it, it didn't have second gear. You'd kind of accelerate in first gear until you heard it get past, you know, it rev to about 27, and you'd take off the gas, and you'd feel it drop into gear, which is, you know, kind of like driving stick with your feet. And one night last summer I was walking home from B&. Fang's bar, which is the bar I go to when I just want packaged liquor, and I came up with the first part of this song and then wrote the rest. This is a local color song. It's called I'm All Right. Thanks, everybody. The American flag at 1:05 in the morning in my town. Well, it's hanging up Main Street, stock still above a spotlight like a dare to keep the moon from going down. And I am walking home with beer breath under streetlights that are useless, 'cause there's no one here, no one to hear the sound. And I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. And in the tent sale of my dreams, well, I marked so many down for what I paid. And growing up and growing older, I thought, man, there's no profit in this game. And then my friends began to own things. They made 35 a year. Got jobs with health insurance, they got cars with second gear. But I'm alright, and I'm alright, I'm alright. So at the corner of 3rd and Edward, in the light across the street from my front porch, where the Mexicans play salsa from the cars that got no hubcaps in a parking lot, and it used to be a church. And they dance sweet and close together, where the light shines on the chrome, the reflection of the homeless. You know what it means to be home. And I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. And there are stars in the daylight, but no one can ever tell. You can only see them from the bottom of the well. And I've been down to the bottom, I appreciate the view, but I'm on my way up, and I'm coming to tell you I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. So as I sit here at my desk in my apartment, smoking cigarettes tonight, drinking Rhinelander beer in my bare feet, and I'm toasting everything in sight. Well, here's a one for Towns Van Zandt, here's one for Geronimo, here's a one for all my good friends, one for a girl I used to know. And I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. everybody. Thank you very much. I've got CDs and a mailing list. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to do one more. And I have CDs here, and which I'd be just pleased to sell to you. And I also have a mailing list for my website. So if you'd like to talk to me or buy something, arm wrestle, you just come up and find me after the opener here. This is a song that I wrote for Townes Van Zandt after he died. It's called Miles from the Lightning. It's the title track from my record. Darkness on the fence posts, a whistle from a train, water in the cornrows, a window to the rain. You count your miles from the lightning, lay your money down. You count your blessings against the thunder, take the thorns out of your crown. Well, it's no more highway rolling, no more sundown ride, no more Carolina, no more Great Divide. The words to keep from dying, there ain't a man can find. The words to keep on living is what you left behind. Songs on painted shadows, bleed on broken roads, paved from here to heaven with anything but gold and anything but simple. It always was your kind, from the straight and narrow running along the straightest line. And it's darkness on the fence post and a whistle from a train, water in the cornrows and a window to the rain. You count your miles from the lightning and you rest your tired eyes. You count your blessings against the thunder, kiss the years goodbye. Thanks, everybody. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. See the arrow on the gate
and this land is come down all the way from New Orleans to Jerusalem. Now travel through East Texas, where many martyrs fell. I know no one can sing the blues like blind Willie McTell.
Lie there, hold down, singing, while they were taking down the tent. Stars above barren trees, stars were his only audience. And all the charcoal gypsy maidens, they shall strut their feathers well. And no one can sing the blues like blind Willie McTell.
See them big plantations burning, hear the cracking of the wells, smell that sweet magnolia blow now. See the ghost of sleigh shells. I can hear them tribes of mourning, hear that undertaker's bell. I know no one can sing the blues like blind Willie McTell.
There's a woman down by the river with a fine young handsome man who is dressed up like a squire, bootleg whiskey in his hand. Chain gangs on the highway, I can hear that railroad yell. And I know one thing, no one can sing the blues like blind Willie McTell.
God is in his heaven, and we are what was here. Power and greed and corrupt mercy seem to be all that there is. And I'm gazing out the window from the St. James Hotel, and I know no one